Thank you, Lord. Let me back y'all up a little bit. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Let me back you up, YouTube. Okay. Here we go. I'm really excited, y'all, because I just finished shooting my last 3 pieces of content for 2024. And I don't have to have anything else in until the new year. Exciting. Which means, I'm not gonna be done filming content, because really what this means is I can start focusing back on my content, my series. 30-something and single, making my house a home, skin talk, the things you love, things you already know and love. But let me tell you how this brand really tried to play with me. Let me tell you how this brand really tried to play with me. And we about to see who's going to have the last laugh. Okay? I'm just making myself, before I start editing, because I have 3 videos to edit. They're super simple. After you've been doing content for a while, the editing process will be easier because the recording process is simpler, because you kind of know what you're doing. You get into a flow. So let me tell you how this brand tried to play with me. So one thing I don't do, I do not work for free. And whether you know it or not, when you have a brand tell you that they'll pay you commission, I don't work on commission. If I create the content, you're going to pay me. You're going to pay me a flat rate. If you want to give me commissions in addition to, if you want to give me commission based on the content that I sell, making you a sound, that's fine. But telling somebody that you're going to pay them for commission is essentially asking them to work for free. I don't do that. That's also why I stopped doing TikTok shop stuff. So back when I did used to work, like when I first started working with brands, which the first time I worked with a brand was September of last year. So it's been over a year now. I was willing to work based on commission, or even do content from gifted product if it was a brand that I really liked and I knew that I could build a relationship with them. Sorry, my bread is in the oven. Okay? And I needed to practice editing. I needed to practice, just all of the things that I didn't know. So I was willing to do that then. However, now, okay, I'm not doing nothing for free. Okay? So back when I did used to take gifted product and create content, I had applied to work with this brand, and it's like a health and wellness brand. I'm not gonna say the name of the brand, but it's a health and wellness brand, and they had this kind of like Pilates style reformer thing that they wanted to send, that they were offering. You could work with them for a commission. Okay, and they send you the product in the mail, tell you how they want you to use it, how to create the content, blah, blah, blah. So I applied for it. That was back when I used to actually work for commission only or gifted product. Never heard back from them. Okay? Tell me why they must be going through all of their applications from creators or emails or whatever, and they sent me an email and saying, let me make sure my bread don't burn up. They gonna send me an email. Now, first of all, they sent the message on the 10th, something like that, December 10th. And December the 10th, oh wait, December the 10th, I already had all my campaigns lined up and on my calendar. I knew what I had to shoot, when it was due, when I needed to have the editing, and so on and so forth. So you sending me an email telling me that, oh, you just now accepted me after I applied months ago. You just now accepted me to be a part of this gifted product where you pay me commission and you gonna send me the, product and send me the brief and tell me how you want to do it. I overlooked it. I kept it pushing, kept it moving, because I'm not doing that. You should have got me when I actually applied. That ship has sailed, okay? So I'm in there. I finished shooting my last campaign, put my little night shirt back on, and I'm like, I need to go ahead and edit these 3 videos and send them out, and I'm done for the year. Let me go ahead and come in here and make my little lunch so I have something to snack on while I edit. So I said, let me check these emails real quick. Why they didn't send me an email talking about, oh, We just checked the tracking. Your product has arrived. Here's what we... Sweetie, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And honestly, if we're being honest, it's actually very disrespectful for a brand to even ask anybody, I don't care how new you are, to ask anybody to create content for free. Because even if you were new, you literally didn't have to select me. You could have selected somebody who was more seasoned. But you selected me. So why you don't want me? Why you don't want to pay me? You want to give me the product for free, and then you want to take my content, run it on your ads because it's good, and you make money, and I don't make nothing. I got gifted product. No, thank you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send them a message like, no, you're welcome to send me a return label so that I can put the product or the package back in the mail for you. But unfortunately, when I applied, I was willing to accept gifted product. However, some time has passed, and I no longer work on commission or for gifted in exchange for gifted product. Now, since I have the product, if you want to work out some type of deal or arrangement where you pay me, oh, we can do that because I already got the product. But it's not going to happen before December 31st. Because now they done send a date on it. Oh, this is due by December the 31st. First of all, today is December the 20th. Okay? December 31st is in 11 days. And in those 11 days, we have 4 holidays, which means I ain't working on them days. Christmas, New Year's Eve, I'm not working on New Year's Eve. So let's not even count that as a day. I'm not working on Christmas Day. I'm not working on Christmas Eve. And I'm not working on Sunday because it's my birthday. So those 11 days is actually more like 6. It's not going to happen. You will have to pay me a real good amount of money to make me work and create some content for you within 6 days. And based on the fact that you actually asking me to do it for free, I know you're not gonna pay me what I'm worth, which is fine. You just don't get no content. And it's really that simple. And it's always interesting, the beginning of the year, when everybody is in, new year, new me. I'm working on my goals. I'm gonna be a big time content creator. And a lot of creators, this was me this time last year, a lot of creators are willing to work with companies and do gifted product work. Thankfully, I didn't have to do a lot of that. I had a brand come right out the gate and said, we want to pay you for the whole year if you do X, Y, and Z every month. But all that said, I am not one of those girls, babes. Okay? I wouldn't say I'm an OG in the game, but I definitely know the type of content that I produce. And you can't get me to do nothing free. Because I know if I give you content, it's going to generate sales. So if you're making money, so am I. The bills due now. Okay? And also, I don't know if y'all seen today, Big Lots and Party City both announced that they are closing their doors. They told their corporate level executives today that today gonna be their last day. Like, how cruel. Like, it should be some type of, I don't know how these people get it. This is why people actually like Luigi Mangione. Because the nerve of a company, and before y'all say I'm over salting or over seasoning, these seasonings don't have salt in them. Okay? And this is why your food don't taste like nothing, because you in the kitchen and not knowing what you're doing with these seasonings. All-purpose seasoning and coarse black pepper. No salt in either one of them. Mind your business. But this is why people not mad at Luigi Mangione, because it's like these companies have no compassion, no empathy for their employees or the general public or their consumers. Like, to tell all these people literally 5 days before Christmas that they don't have a job anymore, that's cruel. That is cruel. That ought to be against the damn law. That's crazy. So, all that said, when I see things like that, it's just like, the times that I have contemplated maybe getting a part-time work from home job because I had a month as a content creator that I was unsure about. When I see shit like that, nah, I'm gonna go on ahead and pass, because who want to deal with that? Who want to literally take all their time and effort to be getting to work on time and following all the rules and, you know, giving you the courtesy of time off requests, and then you can't even give me the courtesy of telling me that the company is getting ready to close and I no longer have a job? What? Crazy. And we've been seeing that happen a lot since COVID, but I'm just not, I can't fool with it. I'm over that. I'm over that stage, over that phase. I'll take my chances as an influencer. So I just made some, I don't eat meat all the time, y'all. So this is a veggie hammy. Not a hammy. What's these things called? Slider. This is a veggie slider. Lettuce, tomato, pickle, onions, banana peppers, condiments, seasoning. That's all I need. Yeah, I think it's cruel. I think, you know, people don't talk about change happening until something like the Luigi Mangione. Until something like the Luigi Mangione thing happens, because what needs to happen when these companies tell people 5 days before a Christmas holiday they don't have a job no more, somebody ought to sue them for emotional distress and rake in millions. I bet you won't none of these companies do it no more, because you didn't just find out today that you was going to let all these employees go. Why didn't you give people a chance to prepare? Why didn't you tell them quietly so that they could start a job search and a job hunt before the masses? Somebody need to sue one of these companies for emotional distress. And I'm sure there's some other wording that they can get together with an attorney, because it's insane. That shit just don't make no sense. Can you imagine in 5 days sitting in front of the Christmas tree with your kids, watching them open gifts, and you know you literally spent the last money you had, not even knowing that that was the last money that you had? Somebody need to sue. And I bet you these companies won't keep doing that shit. I bet you they won't. Well, guess I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna finish my little veggie sliders. I just wanted to get on here and say I am excited that I got these very easy, simple 3 videos to edit, and I'm done with content, brand content for the year. I get to focus back on my own content, prepare for new contracts in the new year. My birthday is on Sunday. I'll be home Christmas, relaxing in my space. I'm ready. I'm ready for the new year. Let's see. Yeah, you can call it whatever you want. At will hiring. You can call, all that is some BS. Okay? And the only reason these companies get away with that is because people allow it. Thank you. It's because people allow it. Nobody have took these companies and these CEOs to court over this nonsense, and they should. If Luigi Mangione ain't taught y'all nothing, is stop playing with people. Okay? And also, that whole, they can't, if they sign the employee handbook, that can also be litigated in court. Prime example, when you sign a prenuptial agreement, when people get divorced, the judge is able to throw out the prenuptial agreement that they signed. Prime example is Jeezy and Jenny Mae. Jenny Mae, however you say her name. She was able to get, or he was able to get the prenuptial agreement thrown out, even though both parties had signed it, because it wasn't until maybe like 5 business days before the actual wedding that the parties signed it. And so the argument that the attorney made in court was that they were under immense pressure because they had already spent all this money to go forward with a wedding. Everything can be litigated. You get you the right attorney, and it could be one in court. If somebody did that to me, baby, we would be at the courthouse. Do you hear me? We will be at the courthouse. I don't care what was signed. I can, the lawyer can make a way to make it not make sense. Okay? But people don't be doing it. And it ain't my battle to fight because I'm nobody's employee. So, but anyway, let me get off of here. See y'all. YouTube and these weird comments. Y'all weird on YouTube. And I ain't got time to go through the comments. But make sure if you're not subscribed, that you subscribe to my page. See y'all later. Don't forget, Lord. Don't forget Talk to Me Tuesday. I will still be on here Talk to Me Tuesday, which is Christmas Eve. But we're going to get into the things on Talk to Me Tuesday. Get you some wine. Pull up your gifts you need to wrap or throw in the bag. And let's get to talking. See y'all.